Hello everyone and welcome if you are new. We have a huge influx of subscribers, so welcome to everybody that is new in the community. I'm so glad to have you. Today I'll be deep diving into some of the lip products that I've recently found at the Dollar Tree. These are all IONI products. I do have 8 different types of lip products to share here. Some are in the same category, but I will be showing, sharing, and swatching each of these products, so let's just jump right into it. The first one is actually a lipstick. This is a Shea Butter lipstick. It's got the cutest little heart design. This lipstick's kind of interesting. It does have this golden fleck throughout to give it a little bit of a shimmery sheen. It's kind of interesting because you can feel it on the lip. This does say it is in the shade pink. It's kind of a deeper pink tone. It's almost a red. Definitely a really nice shade. It's very vivid. Again, almost reaching towards that corally red type of tone. In the light, you can kind of see this twinkle. You can kind of catch these little glints of gold. So I find this to be a really pretty one. It's a little bit different. I found this in the Beauty Dollhouse collection by IONI. This was one of my most recent finds, even though the Dollhouse collection is not necessarily the most recent collection to come out in most stores. Between swatches, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the product with one of my favorite products from the Dollar Tree right now, which is the Brazilian Mist Wipes. This is the one that smells like the Sol de Janeiro 62, but in the wipe form. Really nice to have on hand, and I love these as makeup wipes. These smell really nice, and they don't leave my face feeling dehydrated either, so I definitely really like these. Back into the lippies. The next one I have here is actually a lip plumper gloss, but this is very pigmented. This is IONI's shade Sangria. Definitely a nice deep berry tone. You don't really need much of this either. Really pigmented. With how much product really came out on that, that almost feels like a lip stain. However, if you wanted to build it up, you could give it that glossy effect, and you do get a little bit more of that pigment. Just such a beautiful vampy berry tone. I love this. And from the Dollar Tree, such a beautiful find. This is a lip plumper. It has kind of a cooling effect. This next one is from the IONI Beauty Fair that had recently come out. This is one of the lip plumpers, and this one is in the shade Red Cocoa. I love the little swirly tube, and this one is actually a perfect autumnal going into winter, like warmer shade for the cooler months. So I definitely really like this one. I did only try this one once as well as the last one, but I do love the shade on this. This was another one with great pigment, and you can kind of build it up to the amount of glossiness that you like. Again, a nice, real warm shade for those colder months. I love this tone. It's almost on that brownish tone range, but it is still in that reddish tone range. So Red Cocoa was a perfect name for this. I absolutely love this shade, and it's going to be one of my go-tos during these cooler months. This is also one of the cooling effect type of plumpers. Now we'll dive into lip oils, continuing on with the IONI Beauty Fair line. This was one of the 2 lip oils that I ended up getting my hands on. There was 2 lip plumpers and 2 lip oil shades. There was a pink one of these, and this is kind of the corally orange tone, and I really love the shade on this. This one is called Orange Crush, and again is from that Beauty Fair line. This is a pretty sizable lip oil container, as well as the doe foot itself is a rather large one. It does give that orangish corally tone, and I just absolutely love it. I love when a lip oil actually has a little bit of tint to it. I don't have many of those, and this one's a really nice one. I actually grabbed another one of this tone just because I do really enjoy it. I haven't found the pink one yet, but I would like to try that one as well. So I'm still on the hunt for that, but this one is a really nice shade, especially on my skin tone. I definitely like this. I do also have these 3 from the square like line. I think these were from the Dollhouse line as well, but I'm not 100% certain. These ones I have seen floating around, but I'm not even sure which collection they actually come from. Again, they might be from Dollhouse, but I'm not 100% certain because I wasn't really diving into Dollar Tree the way I am now when those came out. But these are really, really nice looking shades. We have a pink doll, which is what we'll start with. It does just look like a juicy pink shade. And the doe foot on this is another really large doe foot. Ooh, the pigment on this is way more than I expected. Really cute. Pink Doll is a lovely name for this. It is definitely like a Barbie pink style lip oil. This is really cute. So that's IONI's tinted lip oil in the shade Pink Doll. The next one out of that little trio is this little corally toned one. This one is called Sweet Honey, and it almost has like an orangish tint to it. Another nice corally orangey tone. I would say it's kind of similar to this one though, but I really don't mind because again, I love that little bit of corally tone that it imparts. And the last one from that trio is Plumberry. This one is like a deep pink with a hint of purpley tone to it, a fuchsia if you will. Oh, this one is not quite as pigmented as I probably would have expected. I would have expected this one to be like the deepest, darkest out of the three with the name. Honestly, I feel like this is pretty similar to the Pink Doll. I feel like it's not quite as pink, but it's a little bit more of that purpley undertone. It's just a slight bit more of a purpley undertone, but that is them side by side in the bottle. They do look really similar though. So this one is IONI's Plumberry. I do really like the formula on these lip oils. They're really nice. And for $1.25, you just can't beat it. So the last product, I actually waited till the very end to share this one because it does act a little bit like a stain. This one is one of the lip jelly tints. They came out with 4 of these tints, and this is the deepest, darkest, sultriest shade. This one is Blackberry. There is a pink, a red, and a corally orange, but this is the only one that I found, and I'm super glad I found any of them because they went so quick. These were definitely the quickest things to fly off of those beauty fair shelves, and these are supposed to be the milk jelly tint dupes. So that is kind of why those went so quickly, but they're definitely worth it. They're really amazing, and IONI actually has them for $2.50 on their site. If you buy all 4, you know, they're like $10 for all 4, and I'm kind of inclined to do that because I do really like the way this performs. It does come with a little inner cap, and I will say I do leave that on after every use. I have used this a few times and really love it. However, I don't really love this as a cheek product. I'd like to try the other shades, but this is so tinted. It's so easy to overdo it. I will just show you on my hand with one swipe. That is really intense. It really is. And it doesn't really blend because it goes from wet to dry like pretty instantly. So I will say that about them. If you are going to use them for cheek, do dabbing instead of swiping, and just be very sparing with these tints. They are definitely intense and they do not come off. So you're going to need a good makeup remover to get these off. On the face, it tends to really stain in. And for me, I like to use this more as a lip product. I kind of like it as a stained from within type of look. So as you can see around the edges, it doesn't take as much, but the closer to the inside of the lips, the more it's going to stain. And I just love that look. Let's finish this look the way I normally would, is with a lip oil. Here I'm going to use the Plum Berry since it does have a little bit of that purpley hue. But But there you can see that it does give that stain, but it almost looks like a natural look because it comes from like within the lip rather than from without the lip. Like you're not trying to line and over exaggerate the lip, but it does give a really pouty look. And I just love that kind of look. So that's how I use these jelly lip tints, but they can be used on the cheek as well, the same with the Milk products. But those are the 8 lip products that I personally own from IONI. Honestly, I love them all, and again, I kind of want to try all of the jelly lip tints. I'm curious about the other 2 pieces from the Beauty Fair collection as well, because those flew off the shelves near me so quickly. Like, these were the only shades I could find. The lipstick does come in a more true red, like vibrant, almost orange corally type of lipstick as well, so be on the hunt for that. If this isn't quite your shade, they definitely have other ones. The lip plumpers, I have seen this in clear, but I haven't seen this in any other colors. If you have seen any other lip products that I have missed from IONI, definitely let me know. I am always on the hunt and I'd love to try new ones if I have missed any of them. It was definitely super fun to share these products, and if you liked this video as much as I enjoyed making it, definitely let me know by hitting that like button or leaving me a comment down below. If you feel so inclined, do both. I'd love to hear from you. And that about wraps it up for this one, so I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks so much for hanging with me. Bye for now.